go to someone's house and you're visiting, when you go the second time, do not go the third time. If that your friend doesn't reciprocate that kind of energy, or whoever that person doesn't reciprocate that kind of energy, you guys are never friends to start with. And if you keep calling someone, you keep calling just to check on the person and stuff like that, and the person never once tried to reciprocate that, day or day, very important. If the person truly is your friend, or I would rather say, if the person truly appreciates what you did or what you're doing, the person should be able to reciprocate that kind of energy. I really don't want to know if the person is saying, I'm not that kind of person. But the fact that you appreciate what that person is doing for you, one way or the other, even out of your own convenience, you definitely try to reciprocate that kind of energy back and try to show the same gratitude, express it. So if you call today, call tomorrow, don't call on the third day. That's what I would rather do. Let the person reciprocate back to make sure that you're getting the same energy. Because a lot of people don't know, that's where the frustration kind of starts, where the inconvenience tries kind of starts, where the person is always having to try to manage you. The person sees your call, and then the person picks your call. It's like, oh, sorry, I missed your call. They didn't miss it. They saw it ringing, but they just don't want to talk to you. Thing is, okay, there's something that I do. I randomly like to check on my contacts, on my friends, relatives, or whoever it is from time to time. If I call you today to check on how you're doing, many a times I personally I don't really try to expect certain kind of energy I give you back. I don't expect it. If I really like you as a person, I'm trying to I actually make it obvious to you, but at the same time, I actually know when I'm wanted and when I'm actually not wanted. So I take a step back, but doesn't mean from time to time I don't check on you. Doesn't mean I don't send you text. Doesn't mean I don't call you. But at the same time, I believe in giving you space. Even if we're not friends, it's very fine. It's okay. But I still make sure that I check on you from time to time to know how you're doing. So it's left to you to be open to me or not. So even if you're the one who's keep calling, you keep calling every time, give a break. Let the other person do the calling. And even if the other person doesn't do the calling, try to create intervals. Try to create intervals. Like, let's look into this. Let's look into these points I have. The first one, don't wait till you're being tolerated to draw a line, to create an embargo, to create boundaries. Don't wait till then. I'd rather say, even right from the beginning, it should be made clear. This is my boundary, this is your boundary. Understand the other person, understand myself. So this is the line that we can't cross, this is the line that you can't cross. So we know and get to understand each other. Do not wait till someone starts to start tolerating you before you create an embargo or you try to put yourself in order. Earlier, respect people's space and privacy, no matter who they are. Your friends, your family, your relatives, your colleagues, your partner, your spouse. Respect their privacy. Give them time. Learn to give people time. When time is right, they'll come up to you. But if they don't want to, let it be, let it pass, let it slide, let it go. Don't push, don't force it. So you don't become a pain in the ass, don't become a thorn in one's flesh without you even knowing. You just become a pest, creeping all over. Very important thing to avoid you being tolerated is knowing your place. Know your place in someone's life. Or I'd even prefer that you and whoever it is try to define that relationship you have right from the beginning. If you're just friends, distant friends, like, oh, hi, let it be known. If you're colleagues, let it be known. If you are maybe something more than friends, let everything just be known to each other. Understand your boundaries, understand what we are in together. I really don't believe you should be friends with anybody without even having a reasonable. I really don't feel that you should be friends with anybody without having anything reasonable behind it. No matter who that person is in your life. Personally, if I have you in my life, you're not adding benefit to me, I'm not adding benefits to you. I'm not adding anything valuable to you. You're not adding any value to me. I don't know why we're friends, honestly. I don't know what we're doing together. So don't keep baggages. Try to clear the shaft from time to time. It won't kill you. It might hurt a bit, but it won't kill you. So that's it. Do not over exaggerate your place in another person's life. Because you guys have been talking for the past 2 weeks now, consistently into each other in your conversation, all of that, you now believe that you can already make decisions for the person. You can already tell the person what to do and what not to do. You can already start. No, do not over exaggerate your position in anybody's life until they make it known to you. And even if they make it known to you, still boundaries, very important. Do not over exaggerate. Do not over exaggerate. Don't even exaggerate your place in a person's life at all. Another thing is that you need to learn to use silence. Silence is very important. Silence is almost like a lifesaver. Your silence, your absence, and your restraints are very important. Understand time. When it's time to talk, let's talk. When it's time for me to stay back, I'd rather stay back. Sometimes you have to be quiet. You have to know your worth. Very important. Know your worth, know your value, and know what you're bringing to the table. From your end, you have to know what you're bringing to the table and make sure that it is worth it, it is equivalent, and it's being appreciated on the other end. You can't be the one always giving and giving and giving without any value to it, and you can't also be at the receiving end all the time. Both of them, both two ways, they are highly toxic. Giving too much, receiving all the time, two highly toxic things. Talk about is emotional intelligence. You must be able to understand people's temperament, know the kind of person they are, the things they are prone to act towards, and stuff like that. So you know how you relate and deal with this kind of people. Pay attention to details. Simply know who wants you and who doesn't. Set your priorities right. Set your relationships right. No stress. Hey there! What do you think about the video? I'd like to know in the comment section below. Please subscribe and turn on your notification so we could create a community together, or I'd rather say a family. So please give at least a like or even a dislike, whichever which, all welcome. Thank you. Stay happy, stay strong.